Today's hair tutorial was inspired by one of my friends here on YouTube, Pirate Savvy. There she is. Hi! Just check her out. She's very cool. Her and I were talking about vintage rockabilly updos. Let's whip together a little updo tutorial. So I am going to use a foam roller set for this, and I'm going to sleep in it overnight, but you can also achieve this look with hot rollers or hot sticks. I'm going to list here everything you need to complete this look. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and wet this down with the setting lotion. I just washed it this morning, so I am just going to spray it damp. Again, remember, for my gals out there, or my guys with thicker hair, you want to be sure that if you are doing it from a towel dried, that it is almost dry. Because again, just too many times that I've used foam rollers, slept in them at night, woke up in the morning and almost killed somebody because my curls, half of them were falling out because my hair didn't dry overnight. So I always keep a bottle of water nearby, so that as I'm setting it, if it starts to get a little too dry, I can just give it a little spray. This is a side part look, so we're just going to go ahead, part it on the side. I like to have a deep side part. Since all of this is going to be going up into an updo, I'm not going to really worry about the direction of the curl. I just want a mass of curls on the lower part of my hair. So we're going to roll it up probably to about chin length all the way around. So we're just going to roll it all under. Now I am going to be using my 1.5 inch foam rollers. If you don't have this size, don't worry. Don't worry. Just go ahead and use the biggest roller that you have. If you don't have enough big rollers, I suggest actually using the smaller rollers on the bottom part of the hair, because again, like I said, most of that's going to be going up. You just don't want it too tight here, because this is going to be going up into our pin curls, and if it's too tight, the curl is going to be a little less workable. You're going to have to do a lot more brushing to get it to the point where you want it. I'm going to start with the bangs here. If you have Betty bangs, you can still do this look. Obviously, you just won't roll them up. You'll just leave them out of the curl set. Okay. Roll that. I'm just going to roll that to about here. Alright, so everything's all rolled up and we're looking fabulous. I did go a little above chin length here, but you don't want to go all the way up to the scalp. That's the key with this. And I'm just going to spin round so you can see the back. There we go, that's the side. This is the other side. Since I'm going to be sleeping in this tonight, I don't want all my hard work to go to waste and have these fall out throughout the night. So I'm going to use that's right, my hairnet. So hairnet. What did I do with my... Have you guys seen my... Thanks, guys. There it is. There we go. Salisbury steak on the menu today. If you guys know what that's from, post in the comment section below. Alright, so I will see you guys in the morning. Good morning, everyone. Alright, so now let's take our rollers out. Take my hair nets off. See, that's part of the reason why I use the hair nets, because they want to come out. I'm gonna apologize for that right now. Alright, just a reminder, as always, we want to make sure that when we're unrolling our curls that we're not just like quickly pulling the rolls out. I mean, you don't have to be super delicate, but you know, be a little bit careful. Again, it will help reduce frizz and flyaways. Because it's kind of the same thing. There's some flyaways. Alright, so the first thing we're going to do now that we've got our curls released is we're going to brush through. Okay, as always when you're brushing, you want to make sure that you're brushing those curls up against your hand or your arm, because again, helps reduce those frizzies. So we've got everything all brushed out. So we're going to take our pomade, just a dab, rub that through our hands, and through the hair. Why use pomade? It gives a lot of shine to the hair. Also, it makes it a little more manageable, and also you can sculpt it a little bit better. We're going to pull the sides up, and so I'm going to take everything from about the top of the ear forward. Give that a good brushing again. And then what I like to do is just give us spritz of hairspray as well. Oh my God, it is so noisy out there today. Alright, we're going to take 2 fingers, and the reason for that is because we do want a larger pin curl, so we're going to use that for our sizing. Place those 2 fingers 3/4 of the way down our strand of hair. They're going to wrap that remaining hair around them, making sure to tuck in the ends. Then kind of roll our hands back, pinch it so we got a good hold on the roll, and slide our fingers out. Then we can continue to roll our roll towards our scalp. Once we reach the scalp, you want to lay it down. So it's sitting right on top of the head. Don't worry about this being a mess. We're going to clean that up. But the first thing we want to do is place in a bobby pin to hold it. You want to make sure to place those bobby pins so that they're not showing. Then what I like to do is just give this a spray on the sides, the hairspray, then take my comb and just run it really lightly right over that hair while the hairspray is still wet. That way we can kind of shape it into how we want it molded. Now, we are still a little bit saggy right here. It's okay, because what we're going to do is, just like with victory rolls, we're going to pet it and pull it so that it's not sagging anymore. We don't want this to be flat tight against the head. We want this to have a little bounce, and you can see that it's got a little bit of poof right there, which is exactly what we want. And I'm going to put in one more just so it's a little bit more sturdy. There we go. First pin curl is done. Okay, now we're going to do the same thing on the other side. Okay, and then we're going to spray that down. Whoops. And then just brush it right on, a little bit on top, just to grab some of those flyaways and pack them down. There we go. Now, what I love about this is, you know, if you're not feeling like an updo, I think it looks great with a little brushing. You could certainly wear it as a downdo. Brush that real quick. Want that to be smooth. I'm going to turn around for this portion so you guys can see the back. And what I want to do is I want to make sure that I have my 3 hair bands ready to go. Let's turn around. What we're going to do is we're going to divide our hair into 3 sections. The first section, let's see, one section, two section, one. I'm just going to wrap that hairband around a couple times. I don't want it to be too tight. I just want it there to control things that are going on back there. Can you guys tell I'm smiling at you? Can you tell? Okay, now I'm frowning. Now I'm smiling, frowning. And what we're going to do is we're just going to kind of bunch those curls up right round that ponytail holder. And then with our curls bunched up, you're just going to start placing in bobby pins to hold those curls in place. You want to make sure that you're getting a bobby pin on each side of your bunch of curls and also on the top. Now we're going to do that same thing with our second section. Placing bobbies on either side and one on top. Once again, for the last time, cupping that mass of curls just right around that pony holder, placing bobby pins on the top. And each side. What I like to do from the front is just to make sure that they don't look a little too crazy. And this one's kind of hanging a little bit low, so I'm going to poke that one up. And you want to be able to kind of just shake your head, and not feel like everything's going to come undone. What I like to do is get one of my bigger flowers and place it so that it's at the beginning of the mass of curls, bridging the gap between the front and the back. So there we go. I'm just going to make a spin round for you guys real quick. What do you think? Do you love it? Hope you guys liked today's hair tutorial. Please feel free to leave any comments in the comment section below. I love hearing from you guys. And if you have any suggestions for future hairstyles that you'd like to see, again, comment section. If you haven't already subscribed and you want to know when new videos are posted, go ahead and click the subscribe button here. This one right there. Right there. And of course, always to show your support of A Vintage Vanity and let me know that you guys like what I'm doing here on this channel, go ahead and click the like button, which is right below, right down there. Little thumbs up, and let me know that you like it. And I will see you guys soon, and have a great day. Or any like little touch-ups, so I absolutely love that.